Hello, everyone. I am Ragdoll River Song, and this is, of course, Animal Crossing. I hope all of you are having a tremendously lovely day. Just trying to make sure everything's working okay. We're starting a new island that will potentially be the hardest hard mode. I haven't decided yet. Annie wasn't really playing hers so much, so I kind of took it and I resetted it. She, in her defense, couldn't play it so much because we lost our cartridge, and I have the game like digitally. This is precisely why. But she can't find the copy that belongs to hers, and so I'm just like, I'm gonna go ahead and play it on this one, and when we get her another copy, she can restart an island on her device, and it won't be, an issue. But she can't play when I'm playing, and it's an issue right now. Welcome to the check-in counter for your deserted island getaway package. There's so much to look forward to, but first, let us introduce ourselves. I'm Timmy with Nook Inc. And I'm Tommy. We'll be flying to the island with you to help you get settled. Think of us as your partners. We're in it for the long haul. So let's get started, shall we? Hi, Zappa, my partner for the long haul. Love you. Okay, and so for hard mode rules and all that, we're going to use an island generator to get our island name and, I'm going to try not to re-roll. Hopefully we get a good island map and it'll be great. Since we're Ragdoll on the other one, we'll go by River Song on this one. Pressing the wrong buttons. That's so like me. We always have the really amazing hairstyles to start with. We get the really great stuff. So our first picture is so gorgeous. Look at her. She looks tremendous. My husband is giving her eyeballs like, oh my gosh. What is wrong with this? Lots. Oh, lots. Let's go with a wavy style since it's, River Song. Those eyes have got to go, girl. How about something a little more, lovely green. We got a blue pineapple shirt going on. Maybe we go with blue. We always go with green. We'll stay with those. They look pretty good. I kind of like this mouth better, though. I don't know why. Peachy. Alright, great, you're all set. I'll just go ahead and add that picture to your record. And now, let's start talking about your new home. So exciting. You see, we're quite proud of the work we've done to help feel comfortable in our new life. Oh yes, in fact, if you want, you can even experience the seasons the same way you're used to them. We recommend choosing an island that has the same seasonal pattern as your current home. Y'all are awfully nosy. Excellent. That information really helps us focus on just the right island for you. So naturally, we recommend that you relocate to an island in the northern hemisphere. There are more choice decisions to make, but does that sound okay with you so far? Yeah, sounds good. Let's do this. Very good. We have a number of lovely uninhabited islands in the northern hemisphere to choose from. Now then, all of our islands are approximately the same size and they're all quite natural. Okay, so for this island, I don't want to do terraforming of any kind. I'm going to leave it the way it is, so I really need to look at my map and decide, and if I really get crummy ones, I may re-roll and have to get both pictures, because it kind of matters if I'm not going to terraform, you know? Don't worry about whether you'll have enough space or comfort, you can't go wrong. Just follow your instincts and choose an island with a layout that looks appealing. That's how I do it. Well, that's the plan, y'all. I'll show you some maps now, and you can choose the best one for your new home. I'm not fond of this one because a lot of our land in the front here is blocked off. This one's just all over the place. I kind of like these two, but I'm having a tough time deciding between the two. I think I like this one because resident services and the airport are lined up, but they're not right on top of one another, and I could still make this look pretty. I could still make this work. I think this is what I'm gonna go with. Wonderful choice. I can't wait to show it off to you. But before we depart, I have just one final question for you. If you could only bring one thing with you to a deserted island, what would it be? Some food? So I don't starve? How interesting. Just in case there's nothing there we can eat. You know. I'm sorry, that was just a hypothetical question. Nook Inc. will fully cover all your basic needs. Well, that's good to know. Your attention, please. This is a service announcement. The chartered flight for Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package is ready for boarding. Any customer waiting to board should make their way to the gate at this time. Perfect timing. Come on, let's all board the plane together. I'm so excited. I get to see who our first two villagers are. Oh, please be good villagers. Thank you for taking this chartered flight as part of Nook Inc.'s Deserted Island Getaway Package. Please sit back, relax, and enjoy a complimentary video presentation about deserted island life. Okay, who'd we get? A little nervous.
Pig and bear. It's my guess.
Pig and bear?
What are your guesses?
What are you doing?
Take a guess. Quickly.
Bear and frog. Let's go with bear and frog or squirrel. I
These are green.
those are the ones I love the most. The squirrels, the bears, the frogs, you know. Yeah, those, oh, that would be incredible. Wow, y'all. I am the greatest at villagers for the restarts on hard mode. The greatest. Please join us for a short presentation or orientation session in the nearby plaza. Of course. Our fearless leader himself will be given presentation, so I'd hate for you to miss it. We're heading there right now if you'd like to move. Follow us. Who are you anyway? Mott. Follow the guides. Let's hustle. Oh my, what? Myra, want to get left behind? Let's go. Okay. Well, excuse me for trying to get to know the neighbors. Plenty of time for that later, I guess. Nobody's in a hurry to talk to me. Alright, is that everyone? Let's see. Is Myra here? Indeed she is. And Mott? He is. They're both a little bit rude. And there's River Song, of course. I just wanted to say hi. Great, we're all here. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Nook. Our 3 adventurers are ready to get started. Yes, yes, very good. Let's see, how shall I begin? Yes, of course. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to your new island. My name is Tom Nook, and I'm the founder and president of Nook Inc. Yes, yes. Today is the first day of your new life on this pristine, lovely island, so congratulations. And this is a package deal, As such, Nook Inc. staff will always be here to support you and ensure your comfort and safety. But first things first, yes, yes. I'd like each of you to choose a spot of your own. It's the first step to putting down some real roots. I'd like you to dream big. I do have a certain connection in construction and real estate but I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's just get started with a simple tent, shall we? Indeed. And since we're playing in hard mode, we're going to let our villagers choose their own spot. All the rules are in the description. Please collect your tent from Timmy and Tommy and choose a spot to place it. May I please have a tent? Here you go, River Song, your very own tent. Thank you. Once you find the perfect spot, press X to access your inventory, then select your tent to place it. Don't worry, you'll get a chance to see what it looks like before making your final decision. And you'll want a little breathing room, so take your time finding a space that works for you. Oh, I suppose I should probably set you up with a map, too. Once you've put up your tent, please find your way back here. Use your new map if you need it. Well, off you go. I hope you'll find a great spot. Okay, so, real fast. I'm going to amend the rules just a little bit, but not in a way that makes it any easier for myself. I'm actually going to make it the hardest of hard mode, where there won't be any interactions of any kind. I'm gonna play it like my friend Michelle had to play it. Like, there's no internet on this thing. You know? The only player I'm gonna get to trade with is myself, because I'm playing in hard mode too, for the other island, you know? This way maybe I'll be able to get my other fruits that I need, things like that. Because I'm having trouble getting some folks to come over to my flea market. And I'm lonely over here. This is why I had 2 Switches and was playing against myself to begin with, because Honeyhug doesn't play Animal Crossing. So, I play Animal Crossing on his Switch. Anyway, one of of the things we're gonna do is I'm not going to play this island unless I'm on stream with y'all for the whole beginning setup until KK Slider gets here. So, I'm not sure how many days a week I'm gonna get to play it. I'm gonna try my best. Weather here has been real funky. Feeling real tired this week because of the crummy weather. So, fingers crossed for streaming it as much as possible. And we're kind of sticking with the hard mode rules as much as possible on this one, you know, like all the rules, we're sticking with those. I don't want to do all the boring stuff on stream with y'all, like hitting all of the wood every day and things like that with y'all, so I may do what we need to do just to get through to the next thing, and then chop the wood and things like that after I get off of stream before I go to bed, and then turn it off and not do another stream, or not turn it back on until I do another stream, if that makes sense. So, for the majority of it, we'll be on stream. I just don't want y'all to see me doing this all day long, because this isn't very entertaining. I think she picked a perfect spot for her house, but wow, right near the airport, huh? Right up by the airport? I want mine out and about a bit. Let me see. I don't want it right up by resident services. And that is a perfect spot for me, I believe. Okay, and it says we have to let them choose their spot, but it does not say that we can't tell them they should rethink the first. As long as I don't take that tent and place it down for them, it's still not doing it for them, because this isn't gonna fly. Yo, I'm Mott. Hello, how are you? Is it simply chair? Yo, I'm Mott, your river song, right? Nice to meet you, KG. You already set up your tent? I'm still trying to find the perfect spot. I'll be doing some serious cardio, really? He's a jock villager? Interesting. Alrighty, so it's gotta have lots of fresh air. I think this spot will do the trick, but I don't know. What do you think, River Song? Maybe reconsider. The only one I can't choose is I'll find you a spot. I can tell him he has to reconsider at least once, y'all, because this is real close to the airport. Myra, girl, go ahead. This is perfect. Wait, I got it. Don't tell me. You're River Song, right? See, I told you I had it. I'm Myra. I gotta tell you, I'm excited to do this whole island thing, Cottontail. Oh, that's precious. You already found a good spot, huh? You always get good jock and sisterly to start. Aw. I was trying to just feel the best spot, but I was having trouble because every spot feels like the best one. I couldn't just sit here thinking it over forever, so I grabbed a stick and threw it, and here's where it landed. So now this is my spot. Okay, I know there's only so far I could throw a stick, but I'm liking this. Well, it looks good to me. Do it. Perfect. For real, Cottontail? Well, if you're sure, actually, let's think about this a little. If I put my tent here... Looks nice, don't it? Looks great. Awesome. From now on, this won't just be anywhere on the island. It's gonna be my home sweet home. I can't believe I got such an awesome spot. You rock, Cottontail. Well, I think you rock. Looking like a superhero. I wonder how that Mott guy is doing. Well, I guess I better go check on him real fast. He might be having as much trouble as I was. Maybe you should go see if he needs help too. Oh, he stayed right by the airport. My gut tells me this is the spot, or this spot is pretty awesome, and my gut is the smartest part of my bod. But do I trust it, or should I pick somewhere else? What do you think? Go for it. Since you're set on it, go for it. You think so? Awesome. Okay then, how about we do a little visualization exercise together. If I put my tent here, it really blocks my resident services. Pretty cool, right? Not really. But sure. Alright, looks like we have a winner. I'm gonna put down stakes right here and never look back, KG. Well, I'm gonna surround your tent with trees and never look back, KG. That was a tough decision. You totally saved my group. Don't tell me you already helped Myra out, too. Indeed I did. You're like a true champion. I just got here, so I don't have anything ready, but I'm gonna reward you for this once I'm settled in. I didn't do anything, man. Well, looks like it's time to sprint back to the plaza, KG. You shouldn't have any trouble sprinting back to the plaza. In the least little bit. No time at all. I'm willing to bet money. Welcome back, everyone. Hope you all found just the right spots to set up your new homes. Of course, you can sleep on it for a while, really get the feel for how it suits you. And with that taken care of, we can move to one more serious business, like throwing an island warming party. We'll have it right here in the plaza with a roaring campfire. We'll just need a few supplies to get started, yes? Since we'll be living here together, this will be a good test of our teamwork. Let's see. Timmy, Myra, Tommy, and Mott can set up things here in the plaza. Meanwhile, Riversong and I will work on gathering firewood and perhaps a little snack. Alright everyone, let's get to it. Riversong, could you come see me for a moment? Riversong, I just wanted to go over what we need for the campfire. I think roughly 10 tree branches should do the trick. You can find them scattered about the island. So when you find one lying on the ground, just press Y to pick it up. Meanwhile, I'll investigate the peach-like items growing in the trees. I suspect they're real peaches. Thank you all for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. I do videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and I go live on Sunday. Always happy to have you friends. Right now, we're trying to fulfill Tom Nook's demands. We just restarted. We haven't even named the island yet. We're on a roll. He said 10 tree branches. And I figure we'll go ahead and collect the peaches while we're at it, because I know he's going to ask anyway. 2 birds, 1 stone. Gathered up the 10 tree branches. Please talk to our boss, Mr. Nook. Well, I planned on it, but you looked like you needed help. Oh good, Riversong. It looks like you've managed to collect up the tree branches. You found even more than I asked. I only need 10, but I'm sure you'll find a good use for the rest. I'll take what we need off your hands now. Yes, yes, that should be plenty for our campfire. You made quick work of that. I'm quite glad that I'll be sharing this desolate island with such a hard worker. Oh, I'm sure you are, pal. And speaking of surviving on a desolate island, our next task is to round up something to snack on. While you were collecting branches, I was evaluating the fruit that seems to be abundant here. They look like peaches, they smell like peaches, and they definitely are peaches! 100% sure about it? I got 6 of them. Done it. Knew you were gonna ask. Here you go. Yep, go ahead and take them off my hands. Make us some peach juice. Would that be considered nectar? Oh, I need a name generator. Now, is that everything? Yes, yes, I believe it is. Island name generator. Okay, okay. No. Oh, that's the wrong kind of name. I think we have to put ACNH. Okay. Let's get started with the festivities. At last, allow me to properly welcome you to your new island. I have participated in many ventures and endeavors over the years, but this may be the most exciting. Helping develop a thriving new community entirely from scratch will truly test my business acumen. And perhaps my skills as an outdoorsman. Now, we may not have the kind of numbers that I originally envisioned, but that just means we'll have to rise to the challenge. And I have no doubt that with hard work and perseverance, we'll shape this deserted island into... I suppose we can't call this a deserted island anymore, but what should we call it? I sense a great opportunity. As the first residents of this island, we should be the ones to name it. And in the spirit of democracy, we should put it to a vote. Majority rules. So I'll take a little time to think, and when everyone's ready, I'll present your ideas. Okay, so first up is ship drop, hamster, elephant, pool fall, salmon, hunted. Why are we gonna live somewhere called Hunted? That's... wow. Alrighty. Pluto orbit. Bay Low Row. Cat Geo Bay. Wave Wet Elk. Bunny. Breeze Cape. Monkey Gray. Snow Tap. Soul Mole. Pit Bug. Fish Fog May. Pecan. That's got a very nice woodsy feel to it. Out of all the others we're getting, it's kind of... wow.
Better than elephant.
I think I want to roll again.
Lots of animals.
I know. Sea Surge. That's a... wow. Hop Fabric. Bun Arctic. Tap Harbor. Sun Pop Ash. Tea Wait. Raccoon. North. Elm Jigger. Lime Catbug. Ash Sand. Wendigo Bay. Green Tea. Big Grape. Big Flint. What?
Some like code words. Now.
What's with all the big? Geo Cove. Pop Dragon. Good old Pop Dragon. I kind of like that one.
Yeah, it's not that bad.
Kind of like it. Let's go with Pop Dragon. We can make it somewhere bright and colorful, and everyone's welcome here. Is there a space? There is a space. Come on, controllers. Now, naming it this, the villager that we'll constantly be looking for here is definitely going to have to be Drago. I love Drago. And he definitely fits Pop Dragon. I mean, he is Pop Dragon. Alright, is everyone ready? Indeed we are. Let's try saying our ideas all at the same time. Ready? Go! Guitar Bro and Ala del Biceps? What splendid variety. Yes, yes. Each one a potential gem. Now for the voting. I'll say each name in order and you can clap for the one you think is best. Wouldn't it be something if they actually voted and it was like they didn't like yours, so they chose one of theirs instead?
Biceps. Deal with it.
You just got bicep. No, thank you. River Song seems to have an enthusiasm and the naming sensibilities. Let's start there. So, River Song suggested Pop Dragon. Wow, that's an overwhelmingly positive response. Each and every one of you clapped. I suppose if everyone is in agreement, we should just go with Pop Dragon. It rocks. Sounds great. Absolutely. Oh, with the fitness puns. Splendid. Then from now on, this island will be known as Pop Dragon. Well, River Song, since you've proven yourself by naming Pop Dragon, I'd like to rely on you for other critical decisions we'll need to make on this island. Yes, yes, I hereby name you the resident representative of Pop Dragon.
So it would have been one of them if they chose their...
Yeah. Could you please say a word or two as the new spokesperson for your neighborhood? Howdy. So, we've settled on a name for our island and we've selected our resident representative. It's been a big day, but it's gotten rather late, so let's have a toast. Everyone have a beverage in hand? It's fresh juice made from peaches, our new resident representative harvested on this very island. Then without further ado, a toast to Pop Dragon and the happiness of its residents. Cheers! Everyone looks so happy on Pop Dragon. Hello, everyone. Boxes are blocking the way here. What are y'all doing? How's it going, Mr. River Song? Having a good time, yes? I know this is a bit much, so if you feel like taking a short nap in your tent, by all means, go ahead. We'll keep the fire burning. Well, maybe I'll do that. Sounds good to me, but first you'll probably want this. It's your very own camping pot. You'll want to set it up in your tent before you lie down. Oh, and there are a few packages waiting in your tent as well. Just a few items that might be useful. To open packages and use the things, press A. And when you're ready, you can lie down by using your toggle to crawl into bed. We've got another big day ahead of us tomorrow, so rest up as much as you can tonight. Yes, yes, that's all from me for now. Sweet dreams, River Song. Well, thank you. I'm gonna collect some of the weeds. and possibly the tree branches, things like that before I go lie down, because I don't know if it makes a difference, like if it'll respawn up in this area. But you know, we can place it over near resident services and wait on leaf, or we can possibly craft a few things using it. Doesn't hurt to be prepared a little. The beginning music is just so peaceful. It's so easy to fall asleep playing this game when you're doing the collecting like this and that music is playing. Happened to me on more than one occasion. If it only had happened around my bedtime, it would have been perfect. But no, like 2 hours before. We'll just get everything tidied up, and then we'll try to remember which tent is ours. You know, new island living problem. I guess I could have cleared the weeds away over here before I started shaking the tree. We'll just collect a little bit of everything so we can do what we need to do when we wake up, you know? All the beginning stuff. Trying to get all settled in. I think I'll write down all the extra rules that I was thinking about, like on this island, no time travel. Of course all the regular rules apply, but you know, adding in just a few more here and there, like all the clothes that the villagers give you, you have to wear them, things like that. And yeah, I think it'll be fun. I'm not really sure. Like, how many times do you shake it before you're safe? Is what he wants to know. If anybody out there knows. Thank you all for joining me today. I appreciate it. Don't forget to like the stream, subscribe if you're new here. We really appreciate having new friends over here to visit with. This is our second hard mode island. We have a problem. Tried to make it the hardest of hard mode, but I didn't want to reset my other island. I've grown kind of fond of the characters on there, so you know. I thought, why not with this one? And then when we get Annie a cartridge, because she misplaced her Annie, when we get her a cartridge, she can have all of her games on one system instead of 2 different ones. And that'll help her remember which one she was playing on easier. It was a bit of an issue. So it actually helps out, you know. Trying to work smarter. Section at a time, so I'm not boring y'all with tears here in a minute. We're gonna go lie down like we told Mr. Nook we are, you know. Just, I wanted to get some of the weeds, I wanted to get some of the branches, the beaches. Maybe that rock. You know. This is a weird little infinity-shaped pond behind resident services. We'll definitely definitely have to set up like a little picnic area or a little seating area. I'm pretty sure. Right off the bat, we're gonna have to make some new clothing because, you know, this pineapple shirt is really not my style. We're gonna have to fix this. Okay. Camping cot. Oh. Sure. I'll place the stuff in where I want it in the morning. Getting sleepy. Getting very sleepy. Oh no.
This is where you're haunted by a dog?
It is. Haunted by a dog. I contributed it to lack of sleep on her part, or maybe, you know, I don't know, missing her home. I'm not real sure what's going on here. So looks like you've decided to make your own way in the world. Get out there, explore new frontiers. That's all the way right, Daddy-O. You don't need to live by anyone's rules but your own. The world was made for exploring, you know? Living free, being out there, it's a great feeling. Yeah, but take it from a cat who's been on the road. Being by your lonesome can grind on the soul. You gotta make friends along the way. Rambling this crazy world is Squaresville without some pals. Yeah, man, friends are where it's at. Speaking of rambling, I'm doing a bit of that myself. My bad. Maybe it's about time for you to wake up to your new life. Oh, but listen up. That rap I just gave you about friends, it's pretty key. You'll dig this island a whole lot more if you share it with some friends. If that's your scene. Yeah, and an island paradise with your best pals sounds pretty groovy to me. Cool. When you wake up, you'll be in sync with real time. Dig that island life and I'll catch you later. When we wake up, we'll have a raccoon hollering at us. That's how it goes. River song! See? Told you. Are you in there? I hope I haven't woken you abruptly. Are you sure that was your hope? But I do wish to discuss something with you. Yes, yes. I'll be here when you're ready.
Can you just stay there?
You can, but it's just, you know, you're just sitting there for no reason.
Can you get back into bed and sleep some more?
No.
No?
Doesn't quite work like that. Why can't I push my bed? Goodness.
I wonder if there's a limit where he's like, alright, seriously, you need to...
Come on! I need to talk to you, man. We're just making sure everything's turned off in our tent. We weren't avoiding you. No. Oh, we have mail already. Ah, there you are. I hope you had a pleasant nap. Or, well, I suppose it was a bit more than a nap, wasn't it? It's a brand new day. I slept that long? Oh, yes, it's quite normal to be worn out from such a long trip and a major life event. Speaking of which, I have a few more things that you might find useful as you adjust to life in our peaceful paradise. First, you'll need one of these, yes? Yes, peaceful paradise is nothing without a cell phone. It's your very own Nook phone. I had these made especially for island residents. I want to make sure it's working right, so could you turn it on for me? Of course. Looks like it's working perfectly. Good, good. Looks like you're getting good reception as well. Okay, feel free to put it away now. Well, thank you. Say, River Song, have you ever used a smartphone before? I have one of my very own. Very good, then this should be a breeze for you. He's like, by the way, that one doesn't work here. In fact, I think you'll find it much more useful than a phone you already have. Yeah, doesn't work here. Ah, yes. There's also a useful app that contains advice for living here. Normally, this would not be free of charge, but as you're just getting started, consider it an extra bonus. It's called Island Life 101, and it's a message delivery service of sorts. Feel like giving it a try? Of course. Okay, I'll need you to pull out your Nook phone again so I can send you the app.
The Nook phone intimidates me. Like all the things you can do, like all those. No.
All those little apps. You're like, nope.
I don't understand it, like where you have to go in and there's like the
Would you like me to show it to you?
miles or whatever. That confuses me.
See, I think on this island, we're going to play it in the hardest mode possible and slow it down a lot. And I'm going to have things like new player news. It's something that Annie came up with that I thought was really awesome back in the day when we were playing together. And I'm going to bring that back, but I'm going to have to write down all those facts again. And so I also want to have my hubby here who does not really play Animal Crossing for things like he just said, because sometimes when you're a new player, you don't want to speak up and ask those kind of questions. He doesn't mind. We're going to go through the whole Nook phone because I didn't think of it as something that somebody might need to know, but he doesn't know what they do, so maybe some of you don't know what they do, you know? We'll go through it together, everybody. We'll kind of slow it down and just, you know. Hi, Laura. Hope you're doing well. Hope all of you are doing very well. Thank you again for joining me, and thank you for all the likes. Appreciate all of you. We're just talking about how we're going to kind of slow it down, and we're going to have new player news, and we're going to try to explain Animal Crossing and make it to where it's more easily understood by everyone.
Sounds good.
Yeah. The hubby's wanting to know certain things, you know? You'll start getting messages once you're out and about doing things. Read them as they arrive. Alright, that's enough about the app for now. I do have one more thing for you, however. It's your itemized bill. Of course it is. So this includes everything. Airfare, accommodation, labor, tax, and of course your Nook phone. Bringing your grand total to the modest sum of 49... What? Dang. Okay. I guess. Yes. Well then. Wait, you don't have any bells? I can't believe I didn't think of this. Of course. Well, no need to worry. I was prepared for exactly this type of tricky situation. For the getaway package, you can pay your fees with miles instead of the standard bells. I call this extremely helpful service the Nook Mileage Program. Do you know about the Nook Mileage Program, Honey Hub?
No idea.
What's that? Well, it's quite extraordinary if I do say so myself. With the Nook Mileage Program, you can earn miles by simply living your life here on Pop Dragon. I dare say the more you enjoy your island life, the more Nook miles you'll earn. And you can use them to pay back your move-in fees and much more. So, the bottom line is, you'll need 49,000 bells to pay your move-in fees, but with this new service, would you believe it? It only comes to 5,000 miles. I'll just go ahead and register you so you can pay in miles. Yes, but there are more details available within your Nook phone, so just open up the Nook Miles app. And you'll see that you've earned some miles just for traveling to the island and joining the program. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get back to a few other matters. But let me heartily congratulate you once again on your arrival. I'm so happy to have you as a resident of Pop Dragon and a client of Nook Inc. So happy to have you as my brand new worker. That's what I heard. My new life is underway. I can do whatever I want. Woohoo! Let's check our mail. From now on, island time will match the flow of the real world. Do not touch the power button when you see the autosave indicator. You can also save and quit your game by pressing the minus button. I didn't read that the first time that I played Animal Crossing, and so I didn't realize, like, I knew it auto-saved, but I didn't realize that I could turn off my game by pressing the minus button for like 2 days. So I just left it on there, and I was trying to figure out how to shut it off. Michelle had to show me.
That's great.
I was like, how do I get out? I want to play a new game. I did for like 3 days.
Screensaver.
I did. I was like, yep, that's what it is. It's just new. That's how you do it. My bestie Michelle was the one that introduced me to Animal Crossing and got me obsessed. All her fault. Look how close he placed this. Like, our airport was a decent amount away. And he did this. Why?
He's gonna be hearing those airplanes all the time.
Oh, why? Why would you want a house like that? Like, who wants to live by the airport?
He'll be fine. He wants to greet everyone.
Oh my. That's alright. It's okay. He can stay there if he wants to. As you can see, it's quite cozy in here. It's funny how cozy doesn't always mean comfortable, huh? Let me know if you need advice on how to spend your time on this island or anything else. If you need some advice about basic island materials, you should talk to Timmy. He can help you procure some of the essentials for thriving in our little paradise. And if you want to earn some bells, he has a rather generous policy of purchasing just about anything. Not strictly advisable from a business perspective, but quite generous, yes, yes. Oh, one more important thing. I'm offering a free DIY workshop that can help you really build out your island experience. I think it would be quite useful, so I do hope you take me up on it. I absolutely will. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About that workshop. The DIY workshop. Each participant will make and keep their own tools and receive a set of DIY recipes. Yes, we need that. I think it will be quite useful for island life, so shall I put you down for the next available session? I would love to. That is the island spirit. I happen to be free right at this very moment, so let's get started. Let's do... Welcome to my DIY workshop. I suppose the workshop is overselling it a bit, When you see how simple it is to DIY or do it yourself, you'll understand what I mean. The basic idea is to gather materials, follow a recipe, and then craft using a workbench like this one. So today we'll be constructing a fishing rod using common materials that you can find anywhere, yes. For this particular recipe, we require a mere 5 tree branches. It's admittedly a little flimsy. Now then, come see me once you've collected all the materials. Don't I have 5 tree branches? I have lots of tree branches. Let's do this. Found the necessary materials? Well then, let's get started on crafting the fishing rod. To begin, just select a project from the workbench and get started. Go ahead, give it a try.
You should be able to make fishing rods for everyone on your island, and they actually fish.
They do fish, but they don't give you the
They
fish.
should give you the fish or give them to Nook, and they have a tally of all the fish collected by who.
Like in the museum it has like a little plaque where it tells who donated it. It would be awesome to go in there and see that our resident or our villagers donated fish or bugs or something like that. That would be neat. I would love that. That was perfect. As you can see, crafting is quite simple, provided you have the correct recipes. And that concludes my free DIY workshop. Oh, there's just one last thing. I have a few common DIY recipes for you, free of charge, naturally. I'll just need to send them to your Nook phone. Would you mind opening it up? Of course not. Splendid, thank you. The DIY app is now installed on your phone and ready for you to use anytime. And the flimsy fishing rod you just crafted is yours to keep.
They even say it's flimsy in the title.
They do. It may not last forever, but it should serve you well for a little while at least. Speaking of fishing, I'm no master angler, but perhaps I can give you a few tips. In my experience, you should aim in front of the shadow of a fish when you cast your line. I would love to see anything you manage to catch. I'm quite curious about the local fauna. Very awesome. Oh. Our present is a simple DIY workbench. So we won't have to walk in here every time. And a Paradise Planning photo, of course. Lottie will be here to tell us to get to work in no time, y'all. Oh, how silly of me to forget. Need to give you a brief introduction to that box there. That's a recycling box for all the island residents to use. We'll be using it for item removed during construction and such. Okay, let's stop Mr. Nook there. He just said that we'll be using it for items removed during construction and such. Some of you new players might not know that that means when you're getting ready to place a piece of plot down, if you do it over an area that has a lot of weeds, or an area where there are a lot of twigs or something like that on the ground, if you're running out of storage space, especially when you're working in hard mode right now, if you lay everything down in the square that is the size of your plot, it will send it to this box. And that will save you some storage space in your home. Just FYI, everybody. I like to do it for my crafting supplies because then I've got the workbench right there. It helps a lot. New player, new. We have a cardboard box or a tree branch. I think we'll leave them in there, but thank you anyway. Go ahead and tell us about the ABD. Give us a brief introduction to that terminal as well. Nook Stop is a terminal for services that will further enhance your island life. At the moment, you can use two services, Riversong. First is Nook Shopping. It's a catalog shopping service for items that can be hard to find on the island. Second, this terminal serves as an automatic bell dispenser, or an ABD, for the Bank of Nook. We're also working on a service by which you'll be able to redeem Nook miles for various things. Please take advantage of these wonderful services. Quite beneficial indeed. Please select from the following services. Let's see what they have shopping-wise. We don't have any money, so we really can't buy anything at the moment, but you know, we can go collect a lot of tree branches and things like that. It'll be okay. Outdoor bench, a ring con, denim cap, oval glasses, a rabbit tee, 6-ball tee, denim skirt, water shoes, nothing we really can't live without. It'd be nice to have the bench so we could put out a decoration, but you know, do what we can. We have a peachy bouquet.
Some weird items.
Those are
Masks.
seasonal.
What's that?
Masquerade mask.
Yeah.
I think it's out right now because I'm not positive. Festival is coming soon.
Oh, I remember seeing that bird.
Yeah. That bird. Oh. And his little dance and loud music. Oh, I accidentally went back in. My mistake. And we don't have any money to deposit, so we don't need to see the ABD right now. No! Good heavens. I tell you. It's getting late in the day, you know. Do you have things for sale? You do, but I don't have money, so let's not worry about it. Let's go find some monies. Okay, I do believe... Okay, this is a brief rundown of our phone, honey hun. And all new players. This is our camera. I do believe we get Nook Miles for taking our first picture. The pictures will be saved to the album on the home menu, and other users who use the same system will be able to see them. And you use your little toggle on the right to go either out, up, down, things like that. You can even... How do you do that one? You go up like this, and then you can angle it too. It may be I have to purchase the app upgrade. But you also have the little buttons at the very top. The one closest to the top is a frame. You can put the time, the date, a little white frame. The one in the back changes the sharpness or pop. Since we're on Pop Dragon, we should... Oh, that one's intense. That's dramatic. But there are just several little filters you can put on it.
Can you zoom into the face?
Uh-huh. By pressing X, you see it has the plus and minus over there, X and Y. X is zoom in, and Y is back out a little bit, so you can get it just wherever you want. I'm horrible at taking pictures normally, so, you know. And you can even move your little character and place her wherever you want her. You know? That'll be our first photo on Pop Dragon. So we get Nook Miles for that. We also get Nook Miles for using the bulletin board. It says, we'll use this board to post important notices and other useful bits of information for everyone. Island residents and visitors alike should feel free to use the bulletin board to communicate with each other and celebrate special events and more.
So if you write a message and write the name of one of the residents on your island, will they read it and write a message back to you?
I don't know. We have to put on our bulletin board that we're playing in hard mode. It would be nuts if the residents did write back to you. I didn't really use the bulletin board that much. Annie did, though, and I bet I could ask her about it. Can we change the color of it? Or is it just... Okay. So, doing both of those things for our phone gave us some Nook Miles, which is the next thing we'll go over in our phone.
That's the thing where I'm sure I would never check it.
Well, you need to, because this is how you pay off your home loan. Earn Nook Miles for completing island activities. Then trade those miles for various perks and goods at the Nook stop in the Resident Services Center. Make the most out of island life. Earn Nook Miles. Pop Dragon Miles. You traveled a long way just to move to our little island, and you enrolled in the Nook Mileage program, so you earned your first miles. There are lots of ways to earn miles just by enjoying island life.
So you have to go to each one and click it and find where it even is on the list. Like
it has like the little blue ribbon and it says new.
Mm-hmm.
And those are the ones where you can claim it.
Right.
And we get 300 miles for being an island shutterbug. Congratulations on taking your first island photo. Please do show off your wonderful photos, whether they're impulsive snaps or brilliant compositions. And some of our people out there have the most amazing compositions. Like, my fellow Animal Crossing friends know how to take some photos and decorate their islands. They're amazing. Bulletin board benefit. You get 300 just for putting something on your bulletin board. We're an influencer. Picture this, getting Nook Miles from Nook Inc. the first time you write something on an island bulletin board. Keep using bulletin boards to communicate with everyone on the island. Yes, yes. I think that might be all of them. And then this is a list of all of our DIY recipes. And right now, we don't really have a lot. We have a fishing pole and a simple DIY workbench, which we need hardwood and iron nuggets to craft, and we don't have those. We can make a little campfire or a flimsy fishing rod. Or a net and a fishing rod. Both flimsy. We better go ahead and craft our net, and we can come out here and fish and catch a few bugs for Mr. Nook while we're, you know, walking around collecting and gathering and trying to find some stuff to make us some monies. Living that hard mode life. Let me just grab a net real fast, and I'll keep going over the phone. I'm sorry. I get sidetracked so bad. I have ADD. I'm working on it. I have a list to keep me on track, but we're just starting this island, so I didn't even break it out. Okay. Here we have custom designs. With this app, you can create custom designs to wear on clothing or display around the island. When you save custom designs to the app, you can share them with other island residents. There's a chance that your custom designs will be seen by other players during network play sessions when you visit other islands, for example. Please don't create anything that infringes on others' rights. Don't use private information of yours or anyone else's, or offensive words or images. Do not use. Sorry, y'all. Okay. I am not very good. No, don't wear it. I am not very good at custom designing. I'm getting better day by day. For tools, I'm going to go and fill all. Let's see, what color was our airport? I think it was a neon green. I don't really want to do green. Let's go with dark blue. And then we'll go to the pencil and go over to the very, very pale blue. And actually, the tool I need. I found that if you use the little star stamp and place it around just a few places, and then go back in with the pencil, and it was in this color too, and take out just a little bit of it off the top two pieces. It makes the most cute little butterflies. And this is going to be our new shirt instead of the pineapples. So, a very, very, very simple design for you. And it looks just like little butterflies. They look beautiful. And here's where we excel typing things. I'm just gonna, oh no, gonna label it BB for blue butterflies. And we are wearing it. lovely. Wish it had some long sleeves, but you know.
When do you get long sleeves? You have to earn it.
We have to earn Nook Miles and then upgrade our custom design app. Sorry. The name was slipping my mind. And for your first custom design, you get Nook Miles as well. We're going to try to pay off our tent on our first day here. I think we can if we just keep showing you the island phone app. And keep doing little things on it. Learning to use the custom design app lets you personalize your clothes and furniture. So much fun can be had. Yes, yes. Hopefully we'll improve as island designers as time goes on. This is our lovely map. Check the map for your current location. You can also press X to change the settings and choose whether to display the mini-map during your day-to-day activities. We're in resident services. We can see where Mott's house is on the map, like right by the airport. Myra chose a perfectly good location. Good job, Myra. We don't know what Mott was thinking, really. Who wants to be that close to an airport? I even kindly suggested that he move, but you know we're not allowed to put his house down for him. He did not want to move, so that's where he wants to be. Your passport information is shown here. This information may be seen by other players when visiting another island, for example. Sophia, hello. How are you today? We are on our newest island of Pop Dragon. We're introducing the hubby to the island phone app and, you know, any new players out there that might need to know how everything works. This is Rescue Service. Use this service for emergency situation on the island when your path is blocked and you're stuck. I thought I would never use this in a million years. I'm not going to pay them to come rescue me, period. End of discussion. Well, I had an island called Golden Girls Island, and it was my summary island. And I was creating a beautiful little spa area towards the back of my island next to my secret beach and stuff like that. I didn't bring a ladder. I didn't bring anything with me, like, to be able to get me out of this position, and I already blocked all exits with things, and I actually had to use it once. You'll be sent to a place such as your home or resident services. Nook Miles are generally required to use this service. I think it's like 100 Nook Miles to call rescue services.
Can you call them right there?
I think you can, but we're not going to.
They just send you home.
Yeah, but it's like if you're stuck and you're, you know, you don't want to pull all that stuff up, then yeah, it's kind of worth it sometimes.
Do you not lose your inventory or?
No.
Okay.
No. And then the very last thing is Island Life 101, which we were discussing earlier. And it kind of is a brief summary of helpful hints and tips. And that's what we're going to do as well as new player news, where we're going to kind of use the Island 101 and try to remember other things that new players might not know on this island. Fingers crossed, y'all. Please, please feel free to ask all your questions, because Honey Hug is asking his and reminding me of things that y'all might not know. Yeah, I said that right. Welcome to Island Life 101. Check this app every day for useful tips about how to make the most of island living. Island Life 101 is a service of Nook Inc. Stay tuned. No tips yet.
You need to write your passport thing. I don't remember what it's called. Your bio
My little passport?
on the passport. Add a short comment to your profile.
We'll go with my very first comment for anything I ever put. And it was hiya. that how you spell papaya?
I was just saying I don't even know how to spell papaya. Gonna learn something new.
I'll just put Haya. It used to aggravate Annie, and I don't know why. I think it's because I spelled it wrong. I'm just gonna put Haya.
Papaya. We're in the technological age. You think we would use our phones? Just Google it. It's
Edit
fine.
credit. Your passport has some information you can edit. Nook Inc. will give Nook miles to folks who customize their profiles. Take it slow, think about it, and make it your own. We'll customize it again whenever we get better hairstyle and eyes, and, you know, we'll come back for that. Future traveler, how do you know? Okay. Let's see. What can we catch? What are you up to? You're just so precious outside. River Song, it's great to see you. That campfire was a lot of fun. We're keeping resident services open at night, so feel free to stop by if you need to talk about anything. For the time being, I will be out and about checking in with everyone, seeing how folks are doing. If you're ever unsure about what you should do, don't hesitate to stop me for a chat. Aww. So sweet. Look at all the snowflakes dancing around. I was pretty sure I crafted a net. Oh. Can we catch anything? No.
Just disappeared.
That one did. This one's still here. It happens sometimes. Wow, it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture.
It's gonna melt in your pocket.
It will. I'll have a puddle in my pocket. Maybe she has a special cooled bag that keeps it frozen. We don't know.
Maybe.
Those pockets are impressive. They hold a lot of stuff. Like, even in this stage that we complain about, if I had pockets that held that much stuff, I would be impressed.
It's alien technology.
It is.
Aren't there aliens in this game? Like on the television at a certain time? And
Like
there's another one.
3:33 a.m.? Is that what it is? Aliens on the TV? Maybe?
Perhaps?
Perhaps. I'm like, where are all the fish at? And then I'm like, quit running. Sophia says I spelled papaya right.
Oh, cool.
I just left it at Haya because, you know, I don't want to upset my oldest daughter. Thanks a ton for earlier. I got my tent all up and running thanks to that pep talk. The brochure said we lived on an uninhabited island, so I was all ready to go solo, Cottontail. I could totally go for having rock stars like you around, though. Let me know if you need anything. Myra, you're too much. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about how to thank you, and I came up with a recipe for a leaf umbrella. I think Myra's photo is going to be the one that we try to get. Like, if Mott wants to go, we may let him go. And I do like the lions as well, but I really have not spent much time with Myra, and I like her little sideways smile and her little superhero costume here. She is just too much. That's kind of where I got the idea. It's a DIY project that uses weeds. Aw, thank you. Think about it. Weeds are the most abundant natural resource we have. May as well use them, Cottontail. Very smart, Myra. And now we'll have a present to give our residents. And and it shows we used our DIY crafting skills. I hope all of you are having a truly lovely evening, and thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it greatly. If you're new here, please subscribe. We go live every Sunday. We put out new videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we're going to try to go live more often throughout the week. I'm setting goals for myself. I'm also going to make a schedule and post it. I'm going to try to get that done tomorrow. I'm a little bit lazy. I will admit it. I've got a lot of work to do. I've been busy. I am a busy lady. Very, very. Life is poppin'. Myra just walked around looking fabulous.
Cool if she would fly around. It's out of nowhere.
I know I will eventually need more tree branches, so I'm just trying to get up a little bit extra materials. Collecting the weeds. I want to do some more crafting. I need a shovel for these rocks. So many needs!
Choose a branch.
I don't think we can hit it with a branch. I don't think it'll work. We can chuck them at it, but you know. Also, hopefully it gives us some nook miles by picking all this up, and we can get closer to our goal of having the 1,000. I keep running and I'm scaring the fish away, so we're never going to catch any fish.
Have you run again?
I know. I'm awful. There's a fish. Come here, fishy. Come here, fishy, fishy. You know you want to. Oh, that was all me. I'm horrible at this. Oh, another fishy.
That looks difficult too.
It's really less difficult than I make it. You have to wait until they bite and then press A. See, it clearly tells you when, but you know. Yes! I caught a pond smelt. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Alrighty. They have some weird little jokes. Oh no. The fish hate me, by the way. They will swim towards me every time. My brain is so ADHD because I'm like trying to fish, but I noticed that my shoes and my shirt are kind of clashing, and I'm like, we should create a red outfit because we have red shoes. I could probably wear these if I found another boot, right? I got an idea for a DIY recipe. Ooh, fancy that. Why are you trying to throw your pole? You don't have anywhere to throw it. Da, 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 da. Maybe we can collect enough stuff to take him to Nook and make him happy today. Oh wow. I caught a squid. Do they not actually bloop? What does bloop mean?
Tis the sound squids make.
It is. Must be. Barely even saw that little guy. Of all the area Mott had to place his house down, he placed it right in between resident services and the airport. Seriously? Like, we just walked around the broad area of our island, and there's so much room. There's so many places.
And it never changes. There's no, I would like to move my house.
I can move this house later, but I think there's a rule about it, and I'm gonna have to look it up, and it's gonna be later. It has to be after you get photos for him and stuff, but if he moves, I think that's a moot point. If he chooses to leave.
Do they not move into his house?
They do, but I'm gonna move it, because they weren't the one that placed it, right? If he chooses to leave, I only have to get one of their photos. I'm sorry, Mott, but if you say I'm gonna go, I'm gonna let you. A little upset about the airport incident here. Y'all, it's real bad. Like, for those of you who just came in, this is Myra's. It's an acceptable distance. This is Mott's. And this, my friends, is where our resident services is. Why? Like, why, Mott?
He wants to be there with us.
Heavens. I think it was because I tried to talk to him after we just got off the plane. I upset him. I made him mad. I keep trying to push the button to pull out my net using, like, the button, like, after you upgrade your app. I don't have it yet. And I keep pressing it like I can. Nope, not the way it goes. And I don't have a slingshot, and there went a balloon. No! I'm so upset. Okay, so let's go turn in what we found to Mr. Nook. And I'll have a little bit of space in my pocket because right now our pockets are teeny. Teeny tiny. Okay. River Song, hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. Well, I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Indeed. I found several creatures I think you might be interested in. A common butterfly. If this island can support a common butterfly, why, who knows what other fantastic creatures we might find living here. River Song, I have an idea. An old friend of mine runs a museum and I'd love to send it to him for a closer look. Would you be okay with that? Okay. Sounds wonderful. Thank you. I promise I'll take good care of it. And that reminds me. This is in no way tied to your generous donation just now, but I have a useful app to show you. Awfully convenient that it's right after my generous donation. I sent you the Critterpedia app. It's a terrific resource for an inspiring island researcher such as yourself. All that one's gonna do, Honey Hug, is keep track of all the critters we catch. All the sea creatures, butterflies, you know, everything.
Is it something else where you have to go in there and click something, or?
Yeah, you just click on it and it shows you, you know, what you have. Like a little app that you just pull up on there.
Just I play games that have things like that, and I just let it build up, like upgrading your character. I'll wait for so long because I forget to do it, and I'll just be playing with a weak character.
Aww.
And then finally remember, oh, I have to upgrade, and then I'll go back and click all the buttons.
This one's the Critterpedia, and it just helps you keep track of what you have and haven't caught so that you don't keep trying to go after the same stuff. Like, if we're out and about, since we're in hard mode, we can't sell our bugs to anyone except Flick. We can't sell our fish to anyone other than CJ. You know, weeds go to Leaf.
So they just pile up?
Uh-huh.
So
And
can you set them free?
I think you can, but if you pile them up, you can sell them to them and get a little bit of a profit. Or you can have a model made of said creature. And I love the butterfly models. I think they're so pretty. And I actually love the insect models too. On Resplendent, my forever island, I love Resplendent. It's a little bit Doctor Who themed if y'all don't know. It has bug models, like, of all kinds. I have scorpions, tarantulas. I have a little bit of everything on that island. And they're just... If you... Annie was going around doing the bug off for me, and she did not realize I had so many, and she kept trying to hit them by accident. She was like, you really made this challenging. So for a bug off, if you have a lot of models on your island, that's a way to do a hard mode bug off challenge. I'm just saying. Because she said it was very stressful. Stressed her out anyway. Here you go, Mr. Nook. I have a variety of items here for you. More sea creatures than things, you know. Well. Yes, indeed it is a smell. Would you mind? Nope. You can go ahead and send it to Blathers. Tell him to hurry on along. We would appreciate his advice on all other matters. Yes, I have. I love the DIY bench. It's a great way to craft new items. Come to think of it, I have seen you tinkering around a bit over there. Keep up the good work. Well, thank you. That reminds me, I've been meaning to share more DIY recipes with you. Mind turning on your phone? It's because we're giving him all the critters. It's being very generous. I just sent you a number of DIY recipes that require wood along with the recipe to craft an axe. We definitely need that. Yes, I think an axe would come in quite useful on this island. Because so many other things are made of wood. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all a part of the island experience. Yes. Well, we have more for you already. Another creature? Well, let's have a look at that one as well.
You can't have the squid. No.
Yeah, we have to donate all the first items. All the first critters. All the first.
It's our squid.
Hard mode challenge. I'll catch you another squid. Horse mackerel. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along with my museum curating friend as well? Not at all. You have it. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your horse mackerel. By the way, I have a proper reward for you this time. The other one wasn't a proper reward? What? I've given you some red windflower bags. Just a little sampling of a product we sell. Go ahead and do some planting, and after a few days you'll have a beautiful blooming flower. Anyway, give it a whirl, and if you enjoy gardening, stop by and buy more. Oh, first one's free, I see. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Well, indeed. Here, I have some more. Goodness, honey hug. Well, let's have a look at that one as well. You better take it quick. What a catch! I do believe this is a squid. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along with my museum creating friend as well? You'll get to see it in the museum.
Does it swim in the tank?
Uh-huh. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your squid. Honey Hug's scratching his beard like he's real concerned that I'm not telling the truth about this. I promise it swims in the tank. The flowers that grow will be very strong. They'll spring up even if you just plant them and forget them, but if you water them each day, that's where the magic happens. Watering opens up the possibility of propagating and crossbreeding your flowers to develop rare colors. We're going to try to do our best with crossbreeding flowers. And I am definitely going to pull out my giant book that my honey bought me that has all the information in it we're going to need to put together new player news and all that jazz. And it also has the crossbreeding reference in there, which will help me out a little bit, I hope. And how might you water them, you ask? Well, I've just sent you the DIY recipe for a watering can. My accountant warned me about giving this sort of thing away for free. But you've collected creatures for me river songs, so this is just part of an island give and take. I hope you'll keep bringing me new discoveries to examine. It's all part of the island experience. Yes, yes. I think that the last thing we have... Yeah, we've already donated. We recognize that name. Okay, one moment. Okay, just looking over real fast if I'm allowed to sell him. I didn't want y'all to have to hear my paper flicking in the background here. I've got like a little notebook with all the rules wrote down on it. I'm pretty sure I am allowed to sell my twigs to him. I do not have a drop-off box. I am running out of pocket space. And we need money. You know? I'll take a look. Oh, a fancy candle or a smoker. And one of the rules is you have to buy something from them daily. So we're not just sellers, we'll also buy things from you, including stuff gathered on the island. I know we can only sell fruit from 9 trees. So trying to do the math in my head. Okay. We would like to sell you a few things because our pockets are full and we need to buy something from you. So that I don't accidentally end up trying to sell them these weeds, I'm going to go drop them behind resident services. Let me make a note of how many fruits, and I can properly do the math in a minute, but you know. Because we're going to go out there and collect a lot more stuff. I'm not going to sell the seashells because it's through the box only. Yes. Sold. Wanted to tell you something about the fruit you just sold me. When you eat fruit, or food like fruit, you'll find yourself energized with more power than you might have imagined. Has anyone shared that with you? What I mean is, you could break open rocks or maybe even dig up a whole tree if you had the right tool. Now, it's fine for you to sell me your fruit, but you should try eating it once in a while too. We definitely will, and thank you for your concern. How can I help you? I would like to buy a candle from you. Oh wait, he does have the other section here. I need a slingshot. I don't know if that counts as my item for the day, but I'm gonna go ahead and buy something else too. We can craft an axe. I think DIY for beginners is probably something we should buy. Absolutely. And we're done. I hope you enjoy DIY even more now with your new recipes. Anything else look interesting? We'll go ahead and buy the candle just to be on the safe side that we did buy, you know, our one item of the day. If the other doesn't count, you know. And we still have 100 bells. Woo! I'm not sure if we get Nook miles for depositing money in our ABD, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to put it in there anyway and try to save a little money. I did a list of all of the Nook mile, like Nook achievement goals that I need to get done, you know, like talking to people, all of the hard mode rule things, you know. I made a big list of it. Why do I keep touching the same button? I keep distracting myself. But I made a huge list of it to try to keep myself centered and on task, and I've got it around here somewhere. But it's really difficult to kind of go by that list at the very beginning because you only have 2 villagers, you don't really have a whole lot you can do, you don't have all the tools, you've just got to make do with what you've got. So, since we've donated so much to Mr. Nook right now, we have the DIY for the tools. We just bought a slingshot. And we can craft and sell a hay bed to Kimmy and Tommy for getting rid of some of our weeds. Hay beds and leaf umbrellas. And the leaf umbrellas make good little gifts for your villagers. Hay beds make great decorations as well. Not trying to sound like an infomercial or anything, just saying. I think a couple of stone stools for out and about would be nice. Little places to sit. We may go with like a very natural kind of decor for this island, and I might try my hand at a very natural pathway. Or maybe a pretty brick pathway. I haven't decided yet. I have a bunch of templates, and I've been trying my best to learn, but this stuff is tricky, y'all. All of you out there with those beautiful, gorgeous pathways, y'all are talented, amazing creators, and you should be extremely proud of your creations. I can talk, I promise. A little bit tongue-tied in awe of your words. 'Tis why I chose Kidcore for my other island. I really thought, you know, that's the best pathways I can do. Okay, so we don't have much space inside, and I am just going to drop down a few items here, such as seashells, because we don't have a drop box in which to sell them. I think the windflowers are really pretty, and Myra has like a lot of red going on for her outfit, so we're gonna drop down some windflowers by her area. Just trying to make extra space in the pocket area. And did I not craft a watering can? Oh, because I don't have any soft wood yet, maybe. Or was it because I sold all my tree branches? Might have been the latter. Sold all my tree branches. Go ahead and pick this side up, and then I can shake it from this side as well. I didn't know that for the very start of my other hard mode. I didn't know that like the whole time we've been playing, that you could shake it from both sides and it would surround the tree like this. I thought it only did one side or the other, you know? Like this. Like these weren't there. I also didn't know, like I thought it only put out this much. I also didn't know that you could shake the same tree over and over and over and over and it just keeps putting out twigs. Annie told me that, my oldest daughter. Such a great little companion to have for ACNH. Trying my best to get her to play ACNH with me too, you know. She's got so many other great games that she's into right now. She and Rosie are trying their best to convince me to play, what is that game called? Undertale. On stream. I'm contemplating. They both think that I am a character on this game called Toriel, which I am under the impression that is a goat. I'm like, alrighty. Are you saying I'm an ag? Maybe a little.
Sweet character.
That's what they tell me.
Protective.
Super protective is what they tell me. A little too protective. Oh no, I used the stone that I found to make something else. Oh, I feel so stupid. Poop.
You smart.
I need a stone now and I don't have one. The bugs do a very good job of rolling up your snow boys for you if you let them. They do sometimes. And, new player news, if you don't know, if you make your snowball too big, you can roll it through weeds to make it smaller. FYI. Try to be careful not to push it into a tree or a rock, though, because it will break your snowball. And I do believe the right pattern is right above your ears for the bottom snowball and right below your ears for the top one. To make a perfect snowboy. I think that's the combination. Oh, here's the other one. Gotta kick it around a little bit. That's always the time it's a little bit dangerous because you could accidentally kick it into a tree. Typically what happens with me as I'm getting real close to the tree. She's not great at soccer, y'all. I hope all of you are doing extremely well. Wonderful night. Thank you for coming over to enjoy a little Animal Crossing with me. And nice to meet you. Finally we can talk face to face. Well, I'm talking to your back. I was eager to meet you even when I was just a million little flakes. Nice work rolling me up, bud. As you can see, I'm a snow boy. I won't last forever, so let's have some fun on this island while we can. I think it's only appropriate that I share a DIY recipe with such a gifted snow crafter. Let's see. I know, I'll show you how to make a 3-tiered snow person. Oh, that sounds wonderful. check out your Nook phone. And take a large snowflake too. It's required to craft the item. I've placed it with your belongings. You can make a special item of mine. I can't believe this is your first time making me. I mean, just look at me. I'm perfect. And it's real head scratcher, or it would be if I could scratch my head. I sense incredible talent emanating from your crafting hands. We'll see great things from you in the future. We crafted a perfect snowboy our first time out, so.
Only ever heard him talking
smack about it. Yeah. I'm a little impressed on my own, you know, here, like, because I've always had them talking trash, as my husband is pointing out here, because I don't ever make them perfect. I'm a little impressed by myself. Take a snowball
and put it on top.
A little bitty one?
Yeah.
Tiny head.
That'd be great.
Nook Inc. will award Nook Miles for the number of DIY recipes you collect. Think about that. You're earning for learning. Yes, yes. Trivia representative. Seller of unwanted stuff and first-time buyer. You won't get miles every time you buy something on the island, but your first time is special. Enjoy these miles courtesy of Nook Inc. 300 miles just for buying things? Awesome. Down and out eventually. Selling things you don't need is a great way to keep down the clutter and earn a few extra bells, and in this case, a few extra miles. Hooray for your first sell. Snow Maestro. What's this? You get Nook Miles based on how many quality snowfolk you built? That's a pretty good deal for just having a little fun in the snow. And if y'all remember, we need 5,000 miles to pay off our tent, our moving fees, and we have 3,000. So we're moving along quite nicely, and we've collected several DIYs. Yay for us. I am going to give Myra a little, what's it called, a hay bed outside of her tent. I'm even going to give you one. Even though I think you're way too close to my airport, it gives you somewhere to sit outside and admire the beautiful skies in Animal Crossing, because by golly, they are beautiful. Look how lovely. And then I think I'll place mine over here. That means out of the way. And we can't put anything inside. We can place a stone stool, maybe near resident services, or possibly near the airport, like it's a little place for people to sit when they come in. But I mean, I think Mott is trying to be the resident representative breeder. Like, he's upset that they put me in charge, and he wanted it to be him, so he placed himself in front of the airport, so anybody that comes in will have to talk to him first. You know? I think that's the plan. It does.
Who's in charge here? Oh, I am.
I'm in charge here! Oh, how funny. All the keys! Oh my. I caught a common butterfly. They often flutter by. I think I'm hearing a present. I am hearing a present! Look at my listening skills go. I don't normally play the game with the volume up, so for me to know that was the sound is incredible too. What did we get? A simple kettle, that's great. You again? This island's not big enough for the both of us. Do we need a bigger island, Cottontail? We might. We might. I kind of moved here on a whim, and I'm not sure I brought enough bells with me, Cottontail. Like, you hear deserted island and you think you're not even gonna need money. Yeah, I need a plan. I heard I can get bells selling fruits and weeds and stuff to Timmy. If I do that, maybe I'll be alright. I think you will. I promise. You'll be fine. I'm sure somebody will leave bells outside your house and things like that, because that's how the world works. You're precious. Your little sideways smile reminds me of my grandma. I like her. I used to have this mascara that gave me white eyelashes like hers are right now, and it was very creepy. I used to wear it like in the I'm dating myself here, but like in the early 90s. It looks real spooky, especially if you have like a dark greenish color for eyes like mine. Kind of spider webbish, you know? I would have thought about it at the time. I got some little fake spiders. Let's clear a pathway right to your door, Mont. So kind of him to do this. Take it upon himself to be the island representative. Totally fine with it.
Do you upgrade their houses? Or...
No, they do. Thank goodness. Could you imagine if we had to pay to upgrade theirs too? Oh my. That would be a hassle. And if it cost as much as it costs to upgrade ours, that would be just traumatic. Traumatic, I tell you. I don't know how many snowflakes we need to build the snow person, but we're just going to gather them up while they're flittering about. And I know we don't need another butterfly, but whenever Flick comes around, we may have a model made. Come on! If I can catch anything, y'all. I promise I've played this game before. Okay. We're doing great. Off to a great start. Oh, of course I missed. Come on over here. I can't even see it and I'm swinging at it. I think it disappeared on us. That's okay. There are lots more about, because it's very cold and snowy. Wow, it's a snowflake. It's like a tiny, beautiful sculpture. Come on back over here, damselfly. Oh, we caught it. Oh, these are the worst for me to catch. They normally zip around. I caught a damselfly. Now it's a damselfly in distress. Oh, there goes our cheap net. Oh, I mean flimsy net. Lizzie, hi! How are you today? Thanks for joining us. You're not late. And even if you are, I appreciate y'all for stopping in just whenever you can. I think you all are very awesome. Appreciate everybody that comes to hang out. Okay, so I accidentally used up all of our stones to craft a stone stool. Yeah, I wasn't thinking clear.
There's one right there though, you can't do anything.
I can't hit it. I don't have an axe yet.
Oh. Okay.
Nook miles, though. We've collected a few more. Trash tools. Using a tool until it breaks is proof of your hard work. In praise of your good deeds, you're getting Nook miles based on how many tools you've broken. Okay, so for everyone who just came in, actually, we'll go over a little bit about what we were talking about for this island again. We're going to kind of play it in the hardest of hard mode. How I mentioned previously that my friend Michelle had been playing Animal Crossing with no internet connection, that's how we're going to try to kind of play this. And I'll be able to bring some items, like I'll do like a flea market with myself where I'll trade myself some items for other items. Like I don't have peaches on my other island. And I thought Annie was going to play it with me, but she lost her cartridge. So, we're also going to have like new player news, where I'm going to try to write down some tips and tricks for the game and things like that. And we're going to try not to play this island at all unless we're on live stream together. So hopefully I can resist the urge to turn it on. But we should be starting the next day together when we turn it on again later. Oh, our pockets are always full. That means we need to go sort out a few things. We can drop off the damselfly to Nook, and we have our 3 common butterflies that we can have our model made of. And I like to have them close to resident services, but what I think I'm going to do this time is just kind of surround resident services with the items. Because generally, your person that is visiting, or your NPC visiting, don't show it off. Your NPC that is visiting will be close to resident services, or you will come up towards this way anyway. So I'm trying to have everything kind of close together. So it's just really easy to find and go do what I want to do. And I placed those 3 like that so I know that I have 3 of the same. That way when he's here, I'm just ready to go. Okay, let's give you this. Hello, hello. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. I found a creature. Oh, splendid. Let's have a look, shall we? Indeed. Oh, we can place the smelt out there. We should do that on the other side. We'll just have a collection of fish and bugs all around the building. It'll be great. We'll make a fort. Would you mind if I sent this magnificent creature along with my museum curating friend as well? Of course not. All yours, pal. Thank you. I promise that I'll take extra good care of your damselfly. Hold the phone. Someone's calling. Could it be Blathers? Blathers, is that you? Oh, what splendid timing. Yes, yes. Do you remember the venture we discussed? Well, it's come to fruition. I'm currently stationed on an island that we've decided to call Pop Dragon. Yes, yes, the local fauna are as abundant as expected, just as I told you. Oh, and our dreamy villager for Pop Dragon is definitely Drago. We have to find Drago. How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet. Ash, how did you get forced to restart your Animal Crossing island? How How many precisely, you ask? Well, there's no way of knowing just yet, but I have received, let's see, 5 outstanding specimens so far. What? Seriously? Well, that is very exciting. Oh, but you'll have to excuse me. I'm with a customer right now. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. That was my friend Blathers, the one who curates the museum. Believe it or not, he's going to come to our island to help us identify and preserve the local creatures. But I could use your help, River Song. Since you've done so much scouting and collecting already, would you be able to find a spot for Blathers? We'll need a good-sized space to really build out a world-class museum, so do keep that in mind. This is exciting. It's all coming together. Yes, yes. Of course I will. Your switch broke? That's terrible. Oh no, and you can't transfer the data either. That's awful. I'm so sorry. You've deleted your island 3 times, Lizzie? Oh my. I'm so sorry about your switch, Ash. That is awful. I get real nail bitey whenever my oldest daughter tries to carry one of the switches around. It's technically her switch, but you know, she's a teenager. And I'm a little bit concerned she's gonna drop it or break it, but I'm the one that's clumsier with the switches, I think. So I need to just chill. And just trust that she does pretty good with hers, and she even straps it into the little case and everything, you know, so I need to just learn to chill. So far, so good. I think we'll place Blathers. I don't want him right up behind my house, but I don't want him right up beside resident services. Maybe right in this area. That actually looks perfect. And actually, hold on 1 second. This is kind of what I was talking about earlier. For new players, if you don't already know, you can place your items or drop your items right in this little area. And I usually just do it with a lot of crafting items, but I know in hard mode I'm gonna run out of room fast. And I only get the houses to place here in a little bit. So, we're gonna drop a little bit of our stuff. And then we're going to place Blathers' tent directly on top of it. Poor little fishy. 2 years of Animal Crossing data. And you're like, it's fine. I know you say it's fine, and it would be fine if fine meant fine. But it is devastating. Oh, I feel so bad for you. It's a great start to a new island, though. Like, it makes you restart an island and do it all over again, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't even know. Like, if it happened to Resplendent, I know I restart a lot on this island in particular. Because I just can't ever seem to find one that really fits or flows nicely for me. But if it ever happened on Resplendent, the one that I spent 2 years on, like day by day by day, putting little things into it, I would cry for so long that I don't know, I would be unconsolable. I can't even imagine. I would be a big ass baby about it, let's be real. I would cry.
Get the umbrella.
No. Oh, good. Back up. No! Tried to get it before it went over the lake. A snowflake wreath. How beautiful. Okay, so have we collected? We have. More Nook Miles. So we've set up his friend, we sent a few things to the box inside. He's pulling us close to him. River Song, I take it you found a suitable spot for Blathers to set up. I did. I knew I could count on you. Thank you. I'll let Blathers know he can move in as soon as he wants. In any case, you just got here, so I hate to see you push yourself too far in one day. But it's no fur off my nose if you want to rack up those Nook Miles and pay me back quickly. I've got a few tips for racking up the old Nook Miles, so don't hesitate to ask if you need a little advice. Well, it's good that you have those amiibos. It's wonderful that you get, like, all of your villagers back, pretty much. And maybe you'll find Anka on a villager hunt. That would be cool. What should I do? That is the question. By the way, thank you so much for finding a place for Blathers to set up. But you're looking for a practical suggestion, huh? Don't mean to rush you, but there is the small matter of your moving. Putting in some work to chip away in those is always time well spent if you ask me. After all, you can satisfy the loan with a mere 5,000 miles. You should be able to earn that in no time. I thought you said you had tips. That's not a tip. That's just saying do it. Okay, so we need about 1,000 for the outdoor bench, which is the only thing that I really think that I want today. That is a weird album cover, too. And everything that we placed on top of it went into the little box. And you only have a limited number of spaces to begin with, though. I didn't know that one time, and I went to a treasure island on a different island of mine when I very, very first started playing the game. And I'd put a bunch of stuff down, and I placed something on top of it and sent it to the box. And I did that a couple of times so that I could set up my first 3 plots, and I lost, like, so much stuff because it deletes the oldest items in the box. FYI, everybody. So don't place too much in there or you'll lose it.
Right.
But it does help out to get, you know, a little bit of it in there so you don't have to carry all that around, especially if we're not going to see Leaf for a long time.
I did that with song files before. I didn't realize that it wasn't saving them.
Oh,
I kept
no.
deleting the file, so I have like months worth of songs that
That's
just lost.
awful. Let me go try to craft something. That is terrible. Just weird little things our brains can convince us to do sometimes, I guess. Alrighty, we can craft a snowflake wreath. How many for the snow person, though?
That's the 3-layer snow person?
3-tiered snow person.
Not out there. You can't make them 3-tiered.
No, you can make it and place it out there, though. It's not the snow boy. Yeah.
That would have been cool.
These stay up. They don't melt. So, it's a little better. In a way. We need tree branches and another snowflake for him. I think we're going to be out there collecting some snowflakes and whatnot. I think that's the only thing we could craft at the moment. It is. We did get more Nook Miles, though. Pop Dragon is such a fun name to say. Here's a win-win situation. Handmade resident. Craft your own furniture. Win. Enjoy your handiwork. Win. Earn Nook Miles for the furniture you crafted. Win. What could be better than that? I'm not really sure. Another 1,000 miles and then we would be all done. We're almost there. We're so close. Okay. We're listening for balloons. We're catching more bugs. They will be very shortly. Yes. We're gonna do some more fishing. We got his attention quick. A tire. It was a tire. A tire. This old tire could be repurposed. I've got an idea for a DIY recipe. Wonderful. Really racking up those DIY recipes. I'm gonna be a DIY master in no time. New tire! Oh. Yes, I caught a black bass, the most metal of all fish. Metal by no words. Okay, tiny fish. Here, fishy, fishy. Oh, that was my fault. An umbrella. We do not need an umbrella. Extra snowflakes. That's what we need. Beautiful tiny sculptures. We need a shovel as well. All those little places that are spitting water up at us are manila clams, I believe. And we craft fish food with those. We can attract bigger fish. Different fish. Oh, balloon. I'm trying to get all the balloons. I don't think so. It's always close to the same, I believe. I'm not 100% positive, but it does always show up to be like a smaller one than what it really is. But I know what you're saying, like really exaggerated. I'm not real sure. Like there is one that takes over like the whole pier when you catch it. Like it's huge. It is. Like the giant catfish you saw.
Make it sound like I saw it in real life.
Oh no.
Like yeah, when I was over there. I don't even know fish lingo. I can't even make it sound like I did it.
Can't even.
You know what the best with hooks on it? And that hat.
Nifty by golly. Oh, come on. You know you want to get this lovely worm on my fishing pole here. Are we fishing with a lemon? Is that what we're doing?
Coming towards you.
You're fishy, fishy. Not me. Get the little bobber. Not me. Help me help you. Look, it's right there. They hate me. They turn the other direction. They swim past them. They all normally act like this. But alright. Alright. I see what we're doing today. Acting out. Acting crazy. Now you see it. Another tire. I'm hoping to get us that last 1,000 Nook miles before we get done here, because I do need to wrap it up very shortly to go make dinner for the fam. But I think we can make this work if I could just find a few more items. What do you know? I wasn't running up on it. Approached it. Oh. It would have done it! Approached it calmly and sensibly. Another bass? Yep. Of course you are. Look at the teeny one. Is it just me, or is it hard to catch them? Harder to catch them when they're in the pond because they're a little bit smaller and harder to maneuver around, especially when trees are in the way. Oh, look at it! Poor little thing. So tiny.
Goldfish.
It's in the pond! Thank you for your service, faithful flimsy fishing rod. We'll have to craft another one. We were doing so well! Oh, we can craft a tire toy. New recipe! I used to have a tire swing when I was a little girl. Okay, we broke our fishing rod and we need tree branches. If we could just find one stone, that would be incredible. Not happening. Let's clear away this little area here. And this has got to be the most fascinating part of the whole game right here, just watching me shake a tree for the longest.
I don't know if it's gonna be the wasps. Are they wasps or bees?
Wasps. They always say go shake some trees and catch bees, but you always catch wasps. There are bees in the game that you can catch, though. I don't think so. Mosquitoes and moths. Terrible.
Like, that's an interesting choice.
It is not. Just being silly.
Why do so many games have a shaking stuff? So we don't,
We don't shake
not
trees in
real
real life.
Well, I guess you could get trees. Like, can you shake a tree and get trees?
Maybe if it's wobbly enough.
Whole tree falls. Oh no! I'm sorry, I just wanted an apple.
That's great. Be out there shaking a tree that has a base that looks like this one. I don't think you're gonna be getting too much from it. Like, really.
Don't even shake.
Mm-mm.
It's sturdy.
That's a big trunk. Like, I don't understand why this works in Animal Crossing.
Did you do that in this game? Slingshot and shoot people through off
I don't believe so. No.
How about the snowboard?
Shoot it with it? No. It only does presents. You can't shoot your residents or anything like that. Like, I know where you're going with this. I know where you're going with this. I know how you play Sims. I know. No. I don't know who you're trying to fool.
Give me a slingshot and I can't use it on stuff.
Terrible. It's not quite what you thought it was.
Balloons.
Are you taking donations still for the museum, fella? Can you take the creatures still? Oh, he is not. Fine. I am taking initiative and I'll slow down when I see fit to slow down, Nook. You don't tell me how much I can and can't work. Okay. Now that's out of our system. Let's place you there. I'm gonna try to organize better and have it to where if we have more than one, they're together. And I'll try to remember that we need to donate those bass because he's not taking donations at the moment. I love the little goldfish bowl. Isn't it too cute? Like how you didn't want to donate the squid to Mr. Nook. I don't want to give him the goldfish.
What's the squid come
In one of these little containers.
Just like-
Yeah. But the goldfish comes in such a cute little decorative bowl and you can see the cute little plant in it. Oh!
in? Why so fancy?
Oh, love it. Because it's typically a house pet, you know? Like you said, why is there a goldfish?
Just chaos.
Typically a house pet. Myra, you couldn't take care of your goldfish? Is that what's going on? Did you go drop it in the pond?
You'll be happier here.
Go swim free! I'm not a big fan of mochi. Like, the texture is kind of off-putting to me. Personal opinion. But I saw a tutorial for peach mochi and it looked incredible. It was filled with like fresh peaches and this cream and like these little jello looking hearts that went inside of the mochi. Like all of it was freshly made and it just looked like the most beautiful thing, and I kind of want to I'm contemplating trying making it for the kids for Valentine's Day because I think they would love it.
Complex or not?
Kind of complex, not terribly complex. I made some of those Japanese fruit sandwiches, and they're really delicious, y'all. They're amazing. They were a little bit complex, but the man cut it and they washed fruit and helped me cut it and stuff like that, so it wasn't terribly complex. It was a lot of fun. They're really, really delicious, and I don't need them in my house all the time because I'm gonna gain some weight from those. I feel it. Amazing. Okay, just to have a couple of extra tools, and we can go drop those down also, but we should have Pop Dragon rewards. If your tools break, just make more and take away the sting. You'll earn Nook Miles based on the number of tools you craft. Sweet deal. Are there more? Yay! We're so close. Exterior decorator. You can display furniture outside, right? Well, here's a little incentive for you to show off what you've got. You'll earn Nook Miles based on the number of furniture items you set up outside. We are so close to being done. We can do this. That would be great. Where's he at? Yep.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
Look at him. Oh, new player news. Did you know you can walk straight up to a tarantula if you don't have a net in your hand and they'll just disappear? But the minute you have that net in your hand, it is on. Like Donkey Kong.
And then they just walk away like they don't care.
Stung me and ran away.
Let's go to that same area and get it.
I don't think he's there. They run. But on the positive side of things, we get miles for everything, and we are the faint of heart. This island is home to creepy crawlers that would make anyone lightheaded. Maybe wielding a net will make you less likely to faint. Actually makes us more likely because they don't attack us if we don't have a net. And we only need 50 more miles, y'all. 50! Serious? Okay. We definitely can do this. Alright, let's see. Go looking for trouble. That's fantastic. Maybe this will help us get more miles, catching a certain amount of fish or something. You never know.
Hear a commotion and then a tiny, tiny baby dog barks. Take on any danger.
It is brave.
I got this.
He is gonna save us all out there. Tiny little puppy.
You stranger, get out of here.
This is my house. It's not our dog, by the way. It's the neighbor's dog. Our dog's a bit of a coward, but you know, she does good. She barks when they're up next to our house. She knows better. She can't bark at everything. But this little dog, like, the wind blows the wrong direction and it's on it. Caught a crucian carp. My skills are sharp. Well, they're getting better. We got more miles, y'all. We can go pay off our tent. Angling for perfection. Learn how to fish is an essential skill for living on a remote island. Nook Inc. encourages all island residents who are aiming to become fishing masters.
You're already a master. You catch the fish in your hand whenever you pull it out of the water. That's pretty
impressive. Got it off the hook with nothing. No trouble, just the greatest of ease.
In a cage in your pocket.
That's right.
That makes sense.
That is a fishing master. Okay, so I have a feeling we'll continue to catch a lot of the same. So we're just kind of lining them up here until we get CJ, Flick, and Leaf on our island. We've got to kind of do the best we can with lining everything up and making it all work out. Okay, so as I previously mentioned, I won't be playing this offline terribly a lot without y'all. I may or may not go collect some weeds and get some more tree branches. But for the most part, I am done for the night, and I will not turn it back on once it goes to the next day. And so the next time we play, we'll be playing together. Okay, my moving fees. We're done. We collected all your monies. 5,000 miles, ready to pay. Thank you so much. We really appreciate you tapping on a phone we didn't ask for and all that stuff, you know? But yeah. For free, quotation marks. You're free and clear of debt, living in a thriving scenic island. What could be better? Oh, that wasn't actually a rhetorical question. Let me be more specific. How is that tent treating you? It could be better. I'm sorry to hear that, but no one ever said that developing an island paradise could be easy. But we do things, or we don't do things because they are easy, we do them because they're profitable. I'm sure you do lots of things because they're profitable, Mr. Nut. I know. Well, if you are growing weary of life in a tent, indeed I am. Yes, I suppose the time is right to discuss the possibility of building a custom home. Fancy that. Now there are certain challenges to building fabulous homes in a remote location such as this. Challenges that do translate directly into cost, I'm afraid. But with zero interest financing and an extremely lax repayment plan, anything is possible. So, River Song, if you ever find yourself interested in a new home, do come see me. I do think we need a new home, Mr. Nook. When you access the Nook Stop, you'll be able to redeem your miles for lots of interesting things. You'll be sure to check it out sometime soon. Well then, I hope you continue to enjoy our getaway package life. What would you like to talk to me about? I'm all ears. About my home. Have you made a decision about home ownership, ready to move forward into comfort and luxury? As fun as living in a tent can be, a house gives you more space and helps you put down roots. Now building a house means taking out a new loan in the amount of 98,000 bells. So what do you think? Ready to build your own sweet home? Let's do it. Thank you for your business. We'll get construction started right away. By the way, you get to choose from 8 different roof colors. Could you please select a roof color from this list? Let's go with yellow. Okay, you'll have a yellow roof. You'll get that order, or I'll get that order in for you. Yes. One more thing. Homeowners get an automatic Nook Mileage Program upgrade. Just give me one moment. Yes, there we go. I've updated your program membership details, Riversong. Now, when you use the Nook Miles app, you'll have access to the Nook Miles Plus benefits. Nook Miles Plus include a nifty way to earn additional miles for special circumstances. You'll see the details when you launch the app, so please give it a look when you can. that is all for me. Your wonderful new home should be ready tomorrow. Quite exciting, yes. Indeed it is. I do hope that you will join me and seeing what our new little island will become. I will probably go live tomorrow in the morning time after taking the kids to school, most likely. We'll get a little bit more of our island life living caught up and upgrade all her stuff, do our Nook Mile Plus goals, all that stuff in the morning. So if you're interested, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're new here, thank you all for the likes that you've already placed. I appreciate each and every one of you. And thank you all so much just for stopping by, friends. Bye. I hope y'all have a great night. I'm gonna go feed the family.
Yummy.
Bye.